I know that we have regular viewers that have two screens open. On the left side, they're watching our YouTube stream. On the right side, they have our Let's Talk Invicta tab open because it's because the quantities are so small. It's really important to be with us really fast after announcing the pricing of the watch, so you are sure that you can order directly from our collections.
And sold out is sold out, eh?
Sold out is sold out because again we buy really small quantities to give you the best collection, the newest collection as well, the special models, and tonight even not only special models but also really nice special color tones. Going back to this watch one more time, René, 22569, 79 euros is your pricing, and I'm moving on to the next watch in the lineup.
I agree, so let's continue.
The watch in the lineup that comes next is a very colorful type and a very special type as well, and I insisted on getting this watch into our show tonight, or at least in one of the Let's Talk Invicta show, and I'm really happy that I managed to get it into tonight's show, because this watch is from our S1 Rally Diablo collections, the collection that is related to car industries, to the world of racing. And to me, this is a perfect summer watch. Although we have a rainy season here in the Netherlands, I almost could say, but the color is very, very special. And we are invincible in detail. We are proud of that, and we want to show you what our details are all about. Please check out the casing that we built in this timepiece. It's S1 Rally Diablo with a 51.3 millimeter casing. Quite a big watch, but really comfortable to wear because of the fantastic silicon band that we built on this casing. The construction that we made for this band looks almost needless. You see that? There's seamless integration of the band into the casing. The casing is gold tone. We managed to put beautiful Austrian crystals in the side of the casing, baguette shaped, the square shaped crystals. Beautiful design, automatic movement, very, very high end. As you can see, we built small layers on the movement to give you the three-dimensional feeling, but actually you're dealing with a skeleton watch here with a fantastic movement that we built especially for this range, the Z2031 movement. We're dealing with a rectangular watch as well, and although it's really hard to do, we managed to make it water resistant for you as well. So a fantastic watch for everyday use, a great design, beautiful color combination. I love the fact that we built, this neon green band on the casing, this seamless integration, but also check out the details that we built onto the dial. The same color green comes back in the movement as well, and on the hands. The case back, René, it's really a work of art. I will show you. We have a fantastic case back made here for this Diablo series. As you can see, the Diablo sign and the Invicta logo, the reserve logo, is in the case back as well, in the crystal, but on the inside. So there's nothing on top. You just see it on the inside. And then we managed to give an extra laser engraved, finishing to the dial as well, to the case back as well.
So it's a protégé on the back, on the case back, but also on the balance wheel.
Yes, absolutely on the balance, not on the case back. This is actually just laser engraved pattern that we built onto the case back. Let me take this little sticker off so it's really more easy to see for you. But you can see the balance is very well designed with the Côte de Genève finishing.
Nice.
As you can see, and you watch enthusiasts out there know immediately, you see the R from the reserve collection, so you know that you're dealing with a watch from our highest end collection, with the highest end finishing, with the most beautiful movements and great color combinations. Check out the finishing of this timepiece, the moon face, the beautiful decorated movement. We could easily put in, like a special movement that has been made for any brand out there. No, this is especially designed and made for the Invicta Reserve collection. And we are proud of that. We want to show it to you.
Normally, I learned in all the episodes we did, I learned a little bit also about movements through you. So I know we use a lot of the NH35A movement, But we have a moon phase in this one on top.
Yeah, not only move phase, René, it's a more complicated movement that we
Ah,
especially built for this reserve collection. As you
okay.
can see, we have this like the second time zone on the left side
Yeah.
here. We have the small second hand here on the bottom. The subdials are actually on top of the movement, so it's a completely different complication that we built with than the three hand NH35. And yes, we have the moon phase on the top as well. So a
Yeah.
very nice movement, especially made for this series. And pricing, yes, we're dealing with a reserve collection, so you know that it's more of a high-end timepiece. 792 is the regular pricing on invictastores.eu. If you want to order now, or you have, because you have to be really fast, we have small quantities available. And this watch has not come to our stores yet, so
Okay.
it's a very exclusive timepiece. We only have a few. Pricing is phenomenal, 307 euros. And I've talked about the pricing before, René, and
Yeah.
people ask me, why don't you make 309? Why don't you make 299? That sounds more attractive.
Yeah.
I actually calculate to the euro. I
Yeah.
really want to give our viewers out there the best possible pricing. And this is how I got to 307 euros. And
Okay.
you're buying a fantastic timepiece.
Absolutely.
Very exclusive.
Yeah. Very beautiful, and also a timepiece. Of course the band. It's silicon, or is it some kind
Yeah,
of?
absolutely silicon. Yeah, silicon. Yeah, it's very
So-
comfortable to wear. It's very skin friendly as well, and the color looks phenomenal on this watch. I will put the watch around my wrist real quick, because I want to show you that even a 51.3 millimeter casing looks phenomenal on a very small wrist like mine. You see that?
Alrighty, yes. Nice.
And this is one of those timepieces that when I see somebody wearing a piece like this, I want to know what brand it is. It's so special. And
so
yes,
it's
me, immediately
307 euros.
307 euros, yes.
But of course the regular viewers know. But who are new to our channel, it's free of shipment.
Free of shipping, 3 years warranty.
And this is completely new collection.
Yes. Yeah,
So-
listen, René, this is all about great collection, great pricing, but small quantities. So you have to be fast, guys. And I know our regular viewers are used to our way of working, and they know that they have really great deals here at Let's Talk Invicta. But for those of you who are new, please order now or within the next 24 hours. I'm
know,
moving
or
on to the
cry
next watch in the
later.
lineup.
Yep. Okay, let's continue.
Yes,
The next
I think
one.
it's a perfect mix tonight of like our special colors, special movements, but also I integrate some bestsellers in tonight's collection. And I had a request actually. Actually, I had a couple of requests last week for another Grand Diver in our selection.
Yeah.
So I started digging into the inventory back in USA as well as here in our warehouse in Hedel. And I managed to get a fantastic timepiece in tonight's show from our Grand Diver series, model number 27611. It's a special request, and for those of you who are regular viewers know that special requests tend to sell out really fast, because those are customers that are waiting for actually for this collection in tonight's show. 27611 from the Pro Diver Grand Diver series. And Grand Diver, I even had a question this morning here in our office that people asked, Grand Diver is just a regular Pro Diver, right? I said, no, the Grand Diver is a really special collection. Why? First of all watches from the Grand Diver series have a 47 millimeter casing size. Okay, so a little bigger than our classic Pro Divers. That's one. Two, they're always automatic.
Okay.
And yes, René, this one comes with our NH35 movement. Our signature movement made by Psycho Instrument, especially for Invicta. Then, they always have the diving helmet logo on the lugs, as you can see here, as well as here. So, we at Invicta immediately know that when we see this logo, we are dealing with a Grand Diver. If you still have doubts, and you still want to know which series we are dealing with, please turn the watch like I just did here on the screen, René.
Yes.
And you see that it says the Grand Diver engraved in the side of the casing. So Grand Diver, always 300 meters water resistant, so 100 meters more than our regular Pro Diver. And like I said, it comes with our NH35 movement. Also here, we are dealing with an open case back. And guys, we had questions about this. We have different types of NH35A movements, and both technically they're all the same, but sometimes because of availability, we choose to go for the plain option, as you can see here. A beautiful, decorated, really clean movement that we built into the casing, and we are really proud to show it to you as well. Here you see the silver tone logo, rotor, especially made for Invicta by Psycho Instruments. I will take off the sticker again to show you even better, if I can get it done, because of, yes, here you go. So beautiful movement, completely hand polished, so you see that it's very shiny.
Yeah,
great
absolutely.
movement. And you know what I'm always surprised about, René, when I talk about the Grand Diver, I immediately think about a bigger watch, you know. And I have some good questions always coming in from our viewers out there. And also in this case, the Grand Diver, even though we are dealing with a 47 millimeter casing, the watch fits literally like a glove. And you know how this is achieved by us, René? I'm going to show you the case from the side. You can see that we built this anatomic finishing into the case back, and that's why it fits around any wrist out there. Solid stainless steel, quite a heavy watch, almost 300 grams in full size, but when you wear it, it fits like a glove, very comfortable to wear. And still, and I'm going to tell you again, 300 meters water resistant. That's a very special feature these days. What's the most important feature of this watch, René? I wouldn't say feature. Tonight, we are going to bring you this watch for a very special price. But you have to be fast, because we had requests for this watch. So for sure it will sell out. Pricing, regular pricing on our website, invictastores.eu, 272 euros. I'm going to bring you now this Grand Diver, 300 meters water resistant casing, automatic watch for 99 euros only.
Really?
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah, it's a very good price, René.
Yeah.
And all you have to do, go to the QR code on the left side of your screen with your phone, with your camera function on the phone, and you will be directed immediately into our Let's Talk Invicta tab on the website. But also, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, just type buy. No, this is not the correct number. You have to type buy 27611.
Oh. Okay.
It's the wrong number on your screen. Doesn't matter, René. I'm going to tell again. You just type buy 27611. You will get the link into our website immediately.
So the price is 99 euro. That's okay.
That's okay. 99 euros. And guys, please check out this Grand Diver one more time, because I just put it here in front of the close-up camera. It has the coin bezel as well, and I really love this feature. It's a very classic, you know, sophisticated bezel that I really think is a fantastic match with this sporty watch.
Absolutely. So it's great. So I just showed an exploded view of a Grand Diver. That's insane how many parts there are for a watch like this.
Yeah, we tend to take it for granted, René. When we see a watch, I said, okay, it's nice, it looks nice, I like the color, this and that. But there's a lot of, you know, technical procedures out there that we have to conduct until the watch comes out into our collections.
Yes.
You know, sometimes it takes, you know, like 7-8 months to introduce a watch into the market before it's tested 100% correct. So yes, there's many parts, there's a lot of technical solutions built into this casing, and this is the only way to get it to 300 meters water resistant, the only way to get a screw-in, you know, crown, the only way to get this unidirectional bezel, the only way to get a solid stainless steel casing and band. You know, it's a lot of watch for a great price. 99 euros is your price tonight here at Let's Talk Invicta. 27611 is the model number.
We take it for granted when we are doing our shows. But you also told me that before a watch is leaving our factories, they are checked on 300 different levels?
Yes. No. Well, it depends on the movement.
Okay.
But yes, we have a fantastic test procedure before the watch comes to the market and comes to into our stores or here on Let's Talk Invicta
Yeah.
show. It's been tested by our team out there in the factories many times in different positions, in
Okay.
different circumstances, in water resistance, in shock resistance, in anti-magnetic fields, in anti-allergic fields. There's many paths to cross, but at the end, when the watch comes to the collections, it's always a great watch for a great price.
Okay.
And that's what Invicta is all about, René.
That's true. So yeah, we take it for granted because we are dealing with it on a daily basis. But we are growing and growing also with our Let's Talk Invicta show. So constantly new customers are watching, and so that's why we are sometimes repeating our procedures. So also, if you are watching our show and you want to ask Wim something about watches, if you want to ask me something about watches or social media team, so we are ready for you to take your answers. And if we can, we will answer them directly. Wim has his laptop open. I have my laptop open. And Bram also is checking the posts and the comments constantly. So if you want to see a certain kind of watch, please give us the model number and we will try to get it for you.
Absolutely, René. This is also how I got to the previous watch, the Grand Diver, that has been requested a couple of times in the last couple of weeks. And sometimes people even ask for just a product family, and don't leave a color or like a model number whatsoever. But that's also really good for us because I had a lot of requests for vintage watches lately, but also for our Bold series. So what I actually did, I just went with your questions to our CEO in USA, say, we need to bring a few Bold series, but new collections into our show for this coming Monday. So he sent me a few watches that I have here now in the studio that I'm really proud to show you here in Europe for the first time. And this is the perfect example, René. This is the Bold series 38041. And I'm really proud to bring it to you tonight because please check out the way we put the cabling around the case. Normally at the Bolt series, you know that we have the rope style cabling around the bezel. In this case, we managed to get like a chain around the bezel, René. You see that? We borrowed this feature from our Gladiator and our Hercules series, and we built it into this Bolt series here tonight. Model number 38041, a 50 millimeter watch. So quite a big watch, but beautiful color combination. Blue plated with a blue silicon band as well. And this color blue, we call it midnight blue because sometimes even in the light here in the studio, it even looks a little bit towards the black side. It's a very, very special color. And we managed to build, depth into the movement as well. We use this very special movement made by Psycho Instrument. It's called the VJ52 movement. And this is actually a movement with the date on the 6 o'clock position. So a very special movement, and we are proud to show you the date screen as well as the mechanic behind it, as you can see. We built pattern into the dial, we built three-dimensional construction into the dial, a very exclusive and special model. And besides that, it's really comfortable to wear, although we are dealing with a 55 millimeter casing, and it's still 100 meters water resistant.
Spoken about the pattern in the dial. Look at this on the edge of the dial. There's also a special pattern.
Yes,
very nicely done.
Yes, very nicely done. And this is all for the three-dimensional feeling that we want to put into the timepiece. It's not just your time-telling machine. To me, this is a piece of jewelry with the cabling around the casing. The color combinations, the sophisticated little the little gold tone accents into the blue casing. I think it looks phenomenal. I think it's one of the nicest new Bolt series that we bring. And tonight I have a few for you available here at Let's Talk Invicta for a fantastic price. 376 euros is the regular pricing on our website, invictastores.eu. If you start ordering now or within the next 24 hours, and guys, I cannot emphasize it enough. We have small quantities, so you have to be fast. You just order for 49 euros. And I see a question on my computer immediately. Wim, it's 55 millimeter. Is this just not too big to wear? Is this just not only a collector piece? No, I will show you. The fitting is absolutely great. Even on a small wrist like mine, the 55 millimeter watch can be worn easily.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. We all know, or the regular viewers know, about your small wrist, but hey, it looks fine. It looks totally fine.
Yes, and the band helps a lot to make it more comfortable, René, because this silicon rubber combination that we built into this casing, with a perfect matching color blue, if you ask me, but it's very supple and very comfortable to wear and completely anti-allergic, so really important as well.
I can totally agree with this. A silicon band like this is wearing very fine, comfortable. So, and for especially in the warmer and hotter days, the summer days, a few of my watches I do self have a silicon band, and I love it.
Yes,
but
really,
I also I like also the full metal combinations. But the silicon.
We have a few coming up for you as well, René.
Yeah, I know.
Especially not the last one, but the one before could be good for you. I will show you.
I will change into my dress.
Okay, guys. I'm moving on to the next watch in the lineup, and we told you already in the beginning of the show. This show is all about special colors and special movement, and about requests. And I told you already, we had a lot of requests for vintage collection. These days, it's very trendy to talk about vintage, about going back to the 50s to the 60s. And we started digging into our older designs that we made back in the 50s and the 40s. And check out this piece that I have here, guys. This is a very, very, very special watch. Not only to look at, but also technically. It's a very nice combination that we made in a great color, purple plated.
Yeah.
Come on, this is really
it a bridge
special.
Movement?
It's a bridge, but vertical, not horizontal.
Yeah.
You see that?
Wow.
It's a great movement, and we are very proud of this movement. Let me show you the mechanism, René, because you just turn the movement to change,
really?
to look at the case back.
Oh, I love this. I love this. This is great.
This is my bracelet. I talk about my movement. I tell my buddies, guys, this is one of the movements made by Invicta, although we're dealing with a vintage timepiece. You like it? Yes, but check out the dial.
This is great. This is the one I have.
Absolutely. I purposely didn't tell you yet, because I wanted to keep this as a surprise in the show tonight. Model number 43091, vintage collection with a beautiful purple plated band and casing, very special. A butterfly push clasp.
Oh, butterfly.
You can see on the side. If you see the band here, there's no buckle. You just push the two buttons on the side and it opens up.
And it's also a purple color. We spoke last week about the purple color.
Yes, everything is purple, even the clasp. The only fact that we made it stainless steel is the case back, because of, although we're dealing with a vintage timepiece, a 50 millimeter water resistant casing. Check it out. As you can see, we have the curved finishing of the case back. Also on top we have a curved crystal, very special, very vintage. And we built, actually, we were talking about bridges, René.
Yeah.
We built a bridge here on the case back to make it fit around your wrist like a glove.
Yeah, nice.
See that?
It can be easily turned this way.
Yeah, absolutely, René. You can even turn when wearing on your wrist.
So, Wim, there's also a question on YouTube about our cases, our suitcases. This also can fit in the suitcases,
you mean the impact cases, the collector cases? Yes. We have them available on our website in many different slots, like 3 slots, 5 slots, 8 slots, 15 slots, 25 slots, 50 slots even. So there's many different choices and options and color combination. Yes, and every single Invicta watch fits in an impact case. I have a small surprise at the end of the show, by the way, about the impact case. So stay with us, and I'm going to tell you soon. So this is the vintage watch. Getting back to the watch.
But I now want to know the price.
Yes, pricing. 43091, 50 millimeters water resistant casing. as you can understand, the casing is complicated to make, you know, the turnable movement, but still we managed to get the pricing really sharp. 740 euros is the regular pricing on our website. If you order now, and guys, this is really special, you want this in your Invicta collection, you can start ordering for 287 euros. Vertical bridge movement, turnable to show you the movement when you wear it on your wrist, and a very, very special movement and finishing. Really, really attractive.
But and Wim,
yes,
I know this is a man's watch, but do you agree that this is unisex? Also, the women can wear this one?
Yeah, it looks a little bit like a bracelet, if you ask me. I think yes, it's a piece of jewelry. I agree, René. And the purple color makes it even more special. And guys, I have a questions on my computer as well, coming from you guys. How do I set the time? There's a little crown here on the bottom, as you can see, and the crown is easy to set the time. You just pull the crown as usual, and you start setting the time to your needs. So we built the movement actually in a vertical position to make it fit into this casing. And here you can see that it's easy to set. Once it's set, you just push the crown and it's set.
So, but Wim, the crystal also needs to be very special because it's concave, eh?
Yeah, it's concave. It's curved, as we call it in this case, because it's only one-sided. Yes, it's very, very special, René. And you know, to make it even flame fusion like this, you know, with the double thick flame fusion, and to make it still visible, because sometimes when you turn the crystal, you know, you get your flares and your glares in your crystal, and it's unreadable almost. In this case, it's very, very easy to read. And yes, this is a talking piece. This, as a collector, needs to be in your collection. 43091. We have a couple of pieces available for 287 euros.
Yes, and it's only this color, what we have for this special price. You might find a few more
colors on our website, but this color is available tonight in Let's Talk Invicta. Correct, René? Yeah. Yes.
Alrighty. All right, guys. Shall we move on?
Yeah, we move on to the next watch. Already? And again, I'm talking about the watch from the Bold series, René. Okay. As I told you already, we had requests for Bold series watches in our collection here at Let's Talk Invicta, but nobody asked for a particular model number, and nobody asked for a particular color. So what I did, as I told you already, I called Eyal, sent me a few very special Bold series for the Let's Talk Invicta show. And here's the next one in the lineup, which is model number 40704. A fantastic color. We call this color, in this case, also purple, but in this case we combined it with the frozen gold plating here on the bezel and in the band decoration as well. You see that we put the cabling decoration here in the band and also around the casing to immediately know that we are dealing with a Bold series watch. Look at the Côte de Genève finishing of the dial, René. Very, very exclusive. Also the 3 sub-dials on the case back, on the bottom of the dial are very special. This movement that we use for this, you know, like 3 in a row sub-dial combination as we have it here, is made by Miyota, especially for Invicta. JS50 is the number, and we are really proud to bring it to you tonight in this fantastic color combination. Model number 40704 is available on our website for 460 euros in many different colors. But we have a very special color tonight here in Let's Talk Invicta, 181 euros only. Okay. Talking about exclusive, guys, try to find a watch in any brand out there that has this color combination ready for you, with this special movement in this price range also. Come on, this is... when I talk about it, I get even more enthusiastic.
So what I also like is that the engraving from Invicta is also in this purple color. Yeah,
really, really special. And René, please also check the way we seamlessly integrated the strap into the casing. Okay. As you can see here in the close-up camera, nice. We built actually two, and this is for aesthetics as well as functional. You know, it's really... The band is very comfortable to wear already, but when you move the watch, you know, here the lugs are flexible, so it fits on any wrist.
Okay.
Great construction, and aesthetically, I think it comes out
Yeah,
really, really nice with the
absolutely agree.
pushers,
Yeah.
crown, and you know, the lugs here on the side.
So, and the screws, what I see on the casing on the dial, um, it's from steel, not a,
They, yeah, it's all stainless steel. Yes,
yeah,
correct.
yeah,
René. It's also purple-plated stainless steel,
yeah.
and I have to admit, those screws that you see here on the top of the bezel are for aesthetics only.
Okay. So for aesthetics only, but then we have the cabling. And you once told me that it's a fine piece of engineering to get the cabling around the casing. That is very
Absolutely fine
difficult
piece of
to.
engineering, René.
Yeah.
And you know, I was really surprised, and I might have told this story already also a couple of times, but I'm going to tell you again. Sometimes when we get a prototype of the watch is not even finished yet. It's just a 3D printed,
Mm-hmm.
you know, variation. And we see the watch, you know, and I talked to Ronald, my brother, when we select our collections for Europe. And then he says, yeah, I think this watch is never going to come out. It's too complicated to make, you know. And this was the case with the first Bolt series. We literally thought that it was never going to come out in Europe. And here we are today with a great Bolt collection in many different color options, and with the many special different cables and constructions, but immediately to be recognized as a very exclusive timepiece.
Yeah.
And this is what I love about Invicta. We always feel like kids in a toy store. We are always, you know, talking about new colors, new technical solutions. And also here, I think there's so many details that we can talk about.
Yeah. So can
besides
it be
the color also.
Yeah. So can it be that that it's around the 10th birthday of the Bolt? Because I remember my first Bolt. I did teleshopping shows for you in Germany, and it was around 2013, 2014 that
You might be right, René.
Yeah.
I will check this with our headquarters
Yeah.
in USA to verify if this is the case, and if so, we might do like a special Bolt show maybe in a couple of
great
weeks.
idea.
Yeah,
Great
it's a
idea.
great idea.
Yeah.
So again, guys, model number 40704 available to you tonight here. Let's talk Invicta, 181 euros. And I'm moving on to the next watch in the lineup, and actually that's the watch I'm wearing myself at this moment.
Alrighty.
Matched perfectly with the clothing that I'm wearing. Not that the clothing is so special, but the color of the watch is really, really special. I'm talking about model number 40824, also from our Bolt series, in a perfect green on green variations. As you can see around my wrist here in the studio, I think this watch comes out fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
This is model number 40824, green edition, Bolt series, with the cabling in dark green, with the mint green bezel, as you can see, plated here on the side of the casing as well, and a fantastic silicon band as well. If you look closely, guys, and you for sure immediately recognize, you see that the band that we used for this Bolt series is borrowed from our Scuba Pro Diver series.
Yeah.
So we can actually call this a hybrid design. You know, we used the best of the Bolt series, obviously the cabling, but also from the Scuba series we used parts to make the watch aesthetically 100%. And I think it came out fantastic. VD53 movement, specially made by Seiko for Invicta, 100 meters water resistant, so everything you want in your Invicta watch is also available in this model number 40824. Regular pricing for this watch, 312 euros. Great price. This color only is available tonight here at Let's Talk Invicta for the fantastic price of 126 euros. And we just shipped a batch to our stores as well. So you have to be really, really fast, because for sure this model will sell out really soon. The color is great. The functional fitting around the wrist is great. It's a very trendy color, if you ask me. The mint green and the silicon band as well. And the pricing tonight is out of this world. 126 euros, free shipping, great for UK customers, below 150 euros, so you can start ordering without custom fees added. And if you are watching on YouTube, you can just go to the QR code on the left side of your screen, or you go directly into our website and click on the Let's Talk Invicta tab, and you will see tonight's lineup to choose from. If you are watching on Facebook and Instagram, you just type by 40824. This number is correct, by the way. 40824, and you can start ordering immediately directly from the platform. 126 euros is your pricing.
So 126, a fantastic price. It's totally new collection, and I will show it again. It's absolutely great for our British viewers because it's below 150 euros, so you don't have to pay import taxes.
Right, completely right, René.
Alrighty.
Yeah, let's move on, right?
I think this one is specially for Bram.
Why, Bram? You said you wanted a special watch, and I figured it's good. No, the next one is not a watch. The next one is jewelry. Maybe you know, and if you don't know, I'm going to tell you now. Eyal's daughter, Eyal is our CEO in USA, from our mother company, Invicta Watch Company of America. His daughter has her own diamond and jewelry brand, which is called Maya Mar. Her name is Maya. Maya Mar is the brand that she created with a beautiful, sunny, fashionable jewelry collection, and we are very proud to bring you tonight a watch from the Maya Mar Invicta collection. So for you ladies out there, stay with us because this is really special. Why? First of all, the design. I managed to get my daughter Maggie available this afternoon to try the watch on her wrist and to show you how it looks and how it's being done to fit it around your wrist. We call it this, like a snake band that you put around the wrist as a piece of jewelry. And why is this watch so special? It comes with 267 diamonds in it. Diamonds set in the dial. Diamonds set on the bezel. For completely stainless steel, real diamonds set from in our own diamond mining company in Israel, especially hand selected for this beautiful timepiece. The model number is 44505. I'm calling it a timepiece, but that's not correct. To me, it's a bracelet that tells you time. It's a piece of jewelry. Fully stainless steel, hand polished, very comfortable to wear, like a bracelet actually. And even though we are dealing with a piece of jewelry here, we still managed to get the water resistance down to 30 meters. So really, really great to wear. Since we are dealing with a watch with 267 diamonds, we are talking a little bit in the higher price ranges. We have the similar watch available on our website or in our stores with regular dials. We choose the option here tonight in Let's Talk Invicta for the diamond variation because I think it's extra special and I'm really proud to bring this watch to you tonight. 1,740 euros is the regular pricing on our website invictastores.eu. If you want to order this piece of jewelry, if you want to spoil your girlfriend, if you want to, even ask her something special, just a hint from my side, this is the way to go. You start ordering now or within the next 24 hours. This bracelet that tells you time, 695 euros. Yes, it's a lot of money, but knowing that we are dealing with a watch with 267 diamonds, with a fantastic finishing, a bracelet that tells you time, a piece of jewelry, the pricing is really phenomenal. Yeah. 267 diamonds, 695 euros. Start ordering now and it will be shipped to you in the coming days.
Yeah, but it are real diamonds, Wim. So, and with diamonds you never can go wrong. So, and diamonds are a good.
You can go wrong if the diamonds are not set correctly, but this is all done by hand. They're hand picked. I told you already about the sizing that we are really keen on bringing all the same sizes in one collection. I think it worked out fantastically with this timepiece. Yeah. Again, model number 44505. If you order now, this watch will come to your doorstep for the fantastic price of 695 euros. And it comes with full warranty, guys. Maggie just showed you the way she fitted the bracelet around her small wrist. It can be easily adjusted on any wrist size, and it's very comfortable to wear.
Yeah, it's a beautiful watch, and pricing with with that amount of diamonds and hand set it, so the price is astonishing. So
Yes.
and
Be happy
for
to bring
every
you tonight. Yeah, it's a great collection, René. And Myanmar is the name. Please remember it. We will be starting to introduce some jewelry in our stores soon. So hopefully we can meet you in one of our stores. Talking about our stores, René.
yeah.
I talked to my father just before the show, and he said, "William, you always talk about the store, but you never tell the location of the stores." So first of all, we have a stores tab on our website where you can find all locations and all announcements on new to be open stores. But for now, I will tell you, we have a store in Bataviastad, the Netherlands. We have a store in Roosendaal, the Netherlands. We have a store in Zweibrücken, Germany. We have a store in Barcelona, Spain. We have a store in Madrid, Spain. We have a store in Albufeira, Algarve, Portugal. We have a store in Lisbon, Freeport, in Portugal. And the last store, we have a store in Porto, Portugal as well. We will be opening soon, this coming October in Amsterdam.
Okay.
And we'll be opening in the French Alps in 2024. And we will be opening in February 2024 in Vicolungo, Italy. So,
Alrighty.
as you can see, the brand is moving on. We are here to welcome you in one of our great stores out there. And for sure, you will find more Myanmar timepieces and jewelry in our collections soon. And
If
to
you
introduce
wanna-
the collection, I bring you this watch tonight. 44505, 200, I can't emphasize it enough, 267 diamonds. Great price, €695.
And what I already told you, with diamonds you never go wrong. So for your wife, for your girlfriend, maybe for your mistress.
Yeah. Sister,
Your
mother,
sister, your
mother.
Oh yeah, I was in the other, thinking on the other level. But okay.
That brings
Let's
us to
move
the
on.
last watch. That brings us to the last watch in the lineup for tonight, René. And I have a little surprise with the last watch in our lineup because I'm bringing you a very special color. Quinten told you already before the show on our socials. This show is all about colors and special options. And the watch that I'm going to bring you now is model number 42327